vlogging, e-biking. Boy, these are words that they didn't even exist just a few short years ago. So I guess the question is, can somebody from an older generation learn how to vlog their e-bike rides? Well, we're going to explore today just how it is that we ended up doing just that. Okay, this is my Neewer case, and this is what I call my GoPro grab-and-go bag. It's a semi-hard case. It came with you've seen the sets that have, 70 different accessories for GoPro, and I don't know, they're $20, $30, something like that. They're pretty cheap accessories. Some of them are actually pretty good. Some of them are maybe not so good. Overall, it's a good value. But it also comes with a semi-hard case. Now, when you take a look inside of here, well, we've got basically everything that we need for our GoPro. I've got my GoPro. I happen to use a Hero 8 Black, and it is mounted inside of an Artman cage. I also have the microphone adapter. I've got a wireless microphone system attached to it. And we've got our bicycle handlebar mount just mounted right here. This actually makes a pretty good handhold for the few times that I shoot without it attached to my bike. There's also a 52 millimeter UV lens, basically a lens protector. The one bad thing about the GoPro 8 is that if you scratch the lens, the whole camera is only worth throwing into the woods and exercising your arm because there's no way to remove it. We also have a battery charger in here. We have 5 extra GoPro batteries, and I just kind of carry them all with me and keep them getting charged up. This is the transmitter for our wireless microphone system. And there's going to be, if they've not already been put out, there will be videos on all of these accessories that I use with my GoPro. But this is the transmitter, and you can use it as a microphone with a dead cat on it, or you can attach a lavalier mic to it. This is a shotgun mic that we use. And here we have a USB wall charger. And a lot of times if we go overnight, we stay at an Airbnb, and typically they're not going to have a USB charger built in. So we just plug that in and we're good to go. Now, if we look up here, we have a nice little net that's zippered in. And I've got a couple of bags in here. This is going to be one of the bags, and we have some USB chargers in here. We also have some extra GoPro mounting screws in here. I think the original door for the GoPro battery is in here. This other bag, we have another shock mount for the shotgun mic. We've got some zip ties and some Velcro. There is a spare SD card, spare TRS card. There is a lavalier mic in there. Basically anything that, we would have backup for whatever we use. We also keep in here our wind slayer, and I always place that right over top of the camera. When I zipper this up, it keeps it snug in there, and that means nothing is coming down harshly on the camera. If any of this stuff were to shift around, it's not going to shift that. So that's worked out pretty good. Now the styrofoam in here, that's just a do-it-yourself type thing, and we just cut this out of a piece of styrofoam to fit with what we needed, and that keeps everything basically from shifting around and getting any kind of damage. So that's worked out pretty well. Now the one hack that I'm pretty pleased with is, if you look, there is a cold shoe underneath of this receiver. And again, we'll have some reviews out on all of these things, but one of my complaints, and this is a very common complaint that I've seen on a lot of these wireless systems is the way that they attach to the camera. The companies make a big deal out of, you can use this clip and it's the right size to slide into a cold shoe. Well, in theory that's pretty nice, but in practice it doesn't hold it very tight. And that kind of bothered me, so what we did was we decided we needed to do something a little different. The shotgun mic, it comes with 2 of these shock mounts. And there's a screw that holds that mount for the cold shoe on there, so we just took that screw off. And then we had to take an Allen key or an Allen wrench and cut it down a little bit and grind it off. But of course this is the transmitter, but on the receiver it's the same setup. We just drilled a hole in the clip right there and screwed that cold shoe right to it. And what we ended up with is that microphone is mounted dead tight on there. It's not going to move at all. And so that was a pretty nice little hack that we had there. So that's how we end up doing it. That's all the equipment that we use for the filming. And if there's not already a review out on it by me, then there will be one soon. And the best way that you can see all of that is to hit that subscribe button. And I'll tell you, one of the main things that I'm going to be looking at on these reviews is it user-friendly? Because remember, I haven't had any experience with this. Well, 6 months ago, I hardly ever took any pictures, and I don't think I've ever shot a video. And so user-friendliness is something that's pretty important to me in this aspect. So until next time, Internet, stay safe, God bless, and keep them wheels turning. Once again, we're out.